Falls are one of the leading causes of injury and death in the elderly population. According to the CDC, every 11 minutes, an older person dies from a fall. That's a fall-related death every 11 minutes, and the numbers don't lie. In fact, more than 3 million older adults are hospitalized each year due to injuries from falls. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can make simple changes to help keep our loved ones safe. So today we're going to discuss the top 6 ways that you can prevent falls in your home for elderly care recipients. The first way to help prevent falls is to remove tripping hazards. This one is really important. As people age, their risk of falling increases because they may have decreased vision or other physical limitations that make it difficult to navigate around obstacles. You want to make sure that the path from room to room is clear and clutter-free. It's also important to make sure that throw rugs are secured or removed, especially if they're in high traffic areas. If you have furniture with frayed edges or loose carpeting, go ahead and repair those. You want to make sure that all these little things are taken care of so that you reduce the risk of tripping. And I know you probably already know this, but make sure that you're removing any small items that may be on the floor that could be easily stepped on and could cause a fall. Another important thing to do is to install grab bars near the stairs, especially if your loved one has difficulty with balance or mobility. Grab bars can provide support and help them to maintain their balance while climbing up and down stairs. So be sure to put them in areas that they frequently use. Now, while you're doing this, you also want to make sure that the stairway is well lit. Sometimes poor lighting can contribute to falls. So adding motion sensor lights or leaving lights on at night can help. You should also consider installing non-slip treads on the stairs. This can provide additional traction and help your loved one climb the stairs more safely. Now, in addition to securing the stairs, you also want to make sure that the bathroom is a safer place for the elderly. The bathroom is one of the most dangerous rooms in the house for the elderly because there are typically hard surfaces everywhere and oftentimes slippery mats or rugs in the shower. Now, to address this issue, you can install grab bars near the toilet and in the shower. Grab bars provide support and help maintain their balance, especially if they're unstable on their feet or have balance issues. Make sure the shower is well lit and install a shower chair if necessary. You may even consider installing a handheld shower head to make it easier for them to wash themselves without having to bend down or strain their back. And lastly, you want to make sure that you're keeping the bathroom floor dry. Slippery surfaces can cause falls, so it's important to use mats or rugs that are. Another way to help prevent falls is by making sure your elderly loved one is wearing supportive shoes. Oftentimes when we get older, we may become more frail and we may develop foot conditions. That can make it difficult to find shoes that fit properly and are comfortable. But trust me, this is an important part of fall prevention. So make sure that your loved one is wearing shoes that are supportive and well-fitting. Avoid wearing slippers or going barefoot, because those increase the risk of slipping and provide no support. And you also want to make sure that you're helping your loved one to keep their feet in good condition. Foot problems can contribute to falls, so make sure that they're visiting their podiatrist regularly and getting their feet checked out. You can also help them by clipping their toenails and helping them with any other foot care needs. Next, let's talk about medications. Many medications can cause side effects that increase the risk of falling, such as dizziness, drowsiness, or low blood pressure. So you want to work with your loved one as doctor to review their medications and make sure that you're avoiding those that have a high risk of causing falls. Make sure you're also being mindful of the way that they're taking their medications. Sometimes missing a dose or taking too much of a medication can lead to confusion or other side effects that can increase the risk of falling. So you want to encourage your loved one to take their medications exactly as directed. You may even consider using a pill organizer or other reminder system to help ensure that they're retaking their medications properly. And another very important way that you can help prevent falls is by making sure that your elderly loved one is getting regular exercise. Regular exercise can improve balance and muscle strength, which can help reduce the risk of falling. Do you want to encourage your loved one to participate in activities that are appropriate for their physical abilities, such as walking, swimming, or yoga? Now, when it comes to exercise, it's also important to be aware of heat exhaustion and dehydration. Heat exhaustion can lead to weakness, dizziness, and fainting, which can all contribute to falls. So make sure that your loved one is staying hydrated by drinking plenty of fluids, especially water, and avoiding strenuous activity during the hottest parts of the day. Also, you want to dress your loved one in light, loose clothing when it's hot outside and make sure that they spending time in air-conditioned spaces to stay cool. Finally, one of the most important things that you can do to help prevent falls is to install emergency response systems in your loved one's home. An emergency response system allows your loved one to call for help quickly in the event of a fall or other emergency. There are many different types of emergency response systems available, such as medical alert systems and personal emergency response systems, sometimes referred to as PERS. These systems can be life-saving in the event of a fall and can help your loved one get the medical attention they need quickly. As you can see, there are many different ways that you can help prevent falls in your loved one's home. By following the tips that we've shared, you can create a safer living environment and help keep your loved ones safe. Remember, even small changes can make a big difference, so don't hesitate to make modifications to your loved one's home to make it safer. Don't forget to like and share if this video was helpful and subscribe for more valuable content. Thanks for watching.